Hey, you know how I said probably about 9 months ago that we go back to Dyson Sphere program? No, we're not. Maybe one day, especially with the dark fog now out. No, we're doing City Skylines. What of the many maps are we going to pick? Shady Strands, left-hand traffic. We're going to call this Blue Rage thingy. Yeah, that'll do. So, and we got natural resources, all of them. Splendid. Right, so yeah, actually, I've never played this map. Um, oh, this, yeah, okay. uh, so we got our highway running right through the middle. I'm used to having just this big blank square, effectively. Uh, right, so challenge right off the bat for normal gamer person. I'm going to go with initially the kind of thing that City Planner Plays does, just as like for your entrance. So I'm sure anybody who's ever played this in any way, shape, or form knows that you have to build this one piece of road, and as City Planner Plays does, I'm going to build it there, and there that unlocks the rest of your roads. Then I'm going to go to a medium road, and this, this is kind of going to be. I don't want to make it curved, not yet, because the idea really is to get an efficient, not an efficient. I don't really do efficient, but you want to make it work. I know a lot of players, and maybe there's quite a lot of people because the price of this has come down, so there might be a lot of people playing this for the first time. So we'll pop down. Oh, actually, it is lumpier than I thought. So yeah, there might be a lot of people who are starting this for the first time, and actually, if you don't know how to start off, it's really easy to lose money and get really disheartened. We put our curve tool on here. We're going to make it one way, and we'll just come out about there, same again, about there, about there. And obviously you can if you go upgrade, right click on a bit of road, that changes the one way. Okay, so they're coming in this way, and they're going out that way. Lovely. Right, so we got the beginnings of our road network. So again, from the perspective of keeping things cheap, there's absolutely no reason not to use gravel roads right off the bat. And again, this is all stuff I've learned from City Planner Plays, and even though it's not very British, we're going to go for a grid system to start off with. This is very, very, very City Planner Plays. But like I say, I've never really watched any of their videos past about 7,000-8,000 people. So after once we get to that point, it's all going to be very doing my own thing. So we come out one more because of how big this road is. Because you have 8 in between each kind of block, and this is just a nice fit. Yeah, so we'll stick a grid there, and initially it's you have your RCI meter down here, and it's all about just getting going. We'll have so there's obviously very high demand for residential and none for anything else. So yeah, we'll get rid of road guidelines because they're getting on my nerves. Okay, so what we're going to do, I mean, this is going to be an interesting shape right off the bat, because it's usually you have a really big chunky area. Oh, the picker tool in the unified view. This is awesome. It gives you your most recently used things, or you can just hit that, click on it, and you're ready to build it. Love it. Makes life so much easier. Right, so what I'm going to do, this here is going to be the industrial area. You want it nearer the highway, so all the industrial traffic comes in, doesn't go through all your residential, just goes, you know, straight off to an industrial area. So we're going to plan it out, all very gritty and boring. These road guidelines are getting on my tits. Right, so that's going to be the start of our industrial area. This is going to be... I'm just going to extend that out a touch. Didn't really want to get rid of that rock, but, you know. So, yeah, I mean, you know, any new player can whack down blocks, whack down this and that. What really makes the difference is variation. We'll get to that later. But when you watch Biffa and City Planner, particularly Biffa, no offence to City Planner, but Biffa is so good at making things pretty. And we're going to attempt to get, you know, even if it's not close, just, you know, I'm a normal gamer. Let's see how a normal gamer can do making things look pretty. Yeah, and we'll get there. Right, let's just start. We're not going to start zoning yet, because we need to think about power. And usually what I do is, I mean, you can go wind and all of that, but no, we're just going to go... Yeah, we're just going to go straight in with the coal power plant. Bosh. Yeah, actually, this landscape is a lot more lumpy bumpy than I thought. We'll do things to tidy it up and make it look nicer. There's a lovely tip that Biffa's got of just putting like we can't look at it yet, but like low ground cover leaves and bushes and that, and you can go over that and it hides the lumpy bumpies, makes it look much nicer. So we'll give that a go later down the line. So yeah, so we got power. Splendid. Notice I'm building everything here paused at the moment. Yeah, I'm going to bring it across here. That's what I'm going to do. I'll bring it across here, and our first patch of residential is going to be here. So that's power. That's power ready to go. Now what we're going to do, because this is all industrial here, or will be, we're going to buffer it with some commercial. And again, this is all very City Planner plays. All along here, all along the kind of the central road, there's terms for it, like collectors and all this sort of stuff. I'm not really sure. I didn't pay much attention to what they were talking about then, but you know, you've got your main road, and then you've got your you know, sort of internal access roads. So yeah, so we'll start our residential off. That will eventually be commercial as well, and residential. And then we just need to think about water. So have a look at your water direction, and it's a strong flow that way. So what we'll do is we'll pop a water pumping station here, and a waste off pipe right over the other end, like that. So we've got to use a lot of pipe. And we'll just Pop that there. We'll run it under the roads, as City Planner says, because that's where they should be. Yeah, I'm just going to run it in a straight line right to the edge here, I think. That'll do. Tidy it up later. And we get the bing to say you're connected. And we're just going to connect that straight up again. Tidy it up later. And then we just need to feed power. And we'll just come along here. Round there. Round there. And that should be enough. Let's unpause it. And bang. Straight in. Our first complete nipple. As Skystorm would say, awesome sauce. Which I always took as a euphemism for, you know. Right. Yeah, let's just see. So at the moment, look, we're leaking money. But don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. We're only going to be leaking money for a little while. Now, looking at this, I'm thinking we can have some forestry industry. Like, maybe not here. I could probably keep this for residential. But certainly over here. That might be good for forestry industry. We can obviously cross the river. Maybe put another junction in. You know what? I'm just saying. I have never built anything like this before. Ever. So that'll be hilarious. And then eventually, you know, a lot of the time what stops me from carrying on with a city is eventually this gets busy. And I'm like, ugh, I don't know how to fix it. I've watched so many videos and I don't know how to fix it. Anyway, this looks like it's probably going to be like fertile land, so maybe some farming. We're still bringing in. I think we've got a couple of commercial buildings coming in. So yeah, we're thrumming along. Oh, I forgot power. Okay, well, yeah, we just. Not tidy, but there we go. Just bang it over there. As the city gets bigger, these pylons will disappear and we'll get to a point where we really don't need any. Right, so this is powered, but we haven't got enough people to actually use it yet. Okay, let's bop a bit of... What? Oh, something must be on the wonk there. Yeah, that's annoying. Oh well. And yeah, so we need to feed. What's a good idea? Because this is kind of this road here is our first road. I think our main pipe will sort of come off, just run all the way, you know, down until we start being less boring with grids and whatnot. Yeah, and so yeah, we clearly wanted some industrial. So and now all of our residential has been developed, so we need some more. And where are we? So again, this is going to buffer, probably there might be some industrial over here. That's just going to buffer that. It's more for sound and pollution buffer more than anything else. Do we have water down there? We do not, so we just get that in. I have a viewer. Yay! It's not me, is it? No, my browser's not open. Ha! Hello, viewer. Oh, right. We have a... Yeah, now we've got a serious requirement for industrial. We don't need this power line anymore, nor that one. nor that one, nor that one, that one, that one, that one. Oh, probably actually did need that one. Here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so you're definitely more industrial required. I don't know what happened there. Whatever. Let's just check our water. Yeah, we just go up to there and across there. That sorts our water out. So yeah, they want places to work now. They want places to work. So let's continue with building out. I don't want to get that close to the coast because I don't know what I want to do, but something's telling me I shouldn't go right up to the riverbank. That maybe do something prettier with it somewhere down the line. So yeah, we've got a little bit of residential. That'll be residential. That'll be commercial. Water coming across. So we're still a ways. You know, our first milestone is a little hamlet at 440. So we can't build schools. You know, you can't really do anything of anything yet, and we're still losing money. But it's going down. I mean, it was like 700-800 quid early doors. We get more things. They pay more tax, and as soon as we come into the next part, we can actually go in to this budget screen, go to taxes, and there's kind of a, you know, it starts off at 9, but you can bump it up to 12. I think Biffa does 13, but you do get a few annoyed people. But 12's like safe. Nobody complains about 12 right across the board. So you can bump it up 3% right off the bat, and that, you know, that helps. Ah, right. Oh, I just noticed something. See how these cars, they're already backing up. Now, this is built in, okay? You don't have to use a mod or anything for this. So, you can go to adjust road. Why is that there? And you can say, okay, this is a main road. It's a main road. And then you can just go assign stop signs. Actually, I don't think it's right. I think this might be a mod, but you can still do it for those that are, you know, non-modded. You can do it up here, junctions. We don't want that traffic light there. We want that, and we want all of these. We want free-flowing traffic through here. So, and we just want those connecting roads. Okay. Again, this is all very city planner plays, and there's some weird stuff happening over here because I forgot to get rid of that bit. We don't want that. Let's go back into our junction. Just double check. Yeah, that's so that's fine. So they come straight. They shouldn't start queuing up here. They should just go straight through. Right, did I zone that for residential yet? No, okay, so yeah, we need some more residential again. Let's pop some in. Water's good. And look, plus 520 a week. So we're already in the green. And every time you level up, which we are not far from doing, a few more people, you do get a little bit of a cash injection, which is obviously a good thing. We'll just wait because we're gonna hit that 440 like any second, and we'll see what lovely new things we can build. Right, okay, so it opens up garbage management as a service. It opens up healthcare, and it opens up education. And for your houses and that to level up, you need to kind of provide these new services. Okay, so don't ignore them, otherwise your houses just won't level up. They'll all be living in hovels for the rest of their natural lives. You'll end up in the year 3000 with everybody living in trailer parks and shacks. So we've got a few new buildings. We've got our landfill, elementary school, medical clinic, blah, blah, blah. And we got a cash injection of, I think it's 20,000. So what do we want to do? One little tip, and this is something I've noticed, that the way I always used to work, as soon as I hit one of these milestones and started building, I paused it. When you pause it, you're not earning any money. I don't notice when Biffa, City Planner plays, when they're playing, they very rarely pause it. And you think, okay, well, they've got to 10,000 people, and they've got 180 million billion squillion quid. How have they done that? It's because they don't pause it. This was a realisation that came to me the other day. And they obviously spend a lot of time beautifying and things like that. And when you're spending time, and it doesn't have to be a lot of time, when you're spending a bit of time beautifying things, weeks go past. And you'll look at your money and you'll go, bloody hell, where did all that come from? It's good. Right, first thing we're going to do now we've got that upgrade is we're going to go to our taxes and we're going to bump it up to 13. No, 12, sorry. It was 12, isn't it? 12's the safe bit. So, yeah. Taxes, all good. Nice week. Now 1,000 a week. No loans taken, none needed. So let's have a look at our services. Now, I always like to put a school in first. You know, again, City Planner plays tip, don't put the entrance on your main road. It'll end up clogging it. Put it on an access road. Bang. Smiley faces. We have a school. I am going to just extend this road out a bit. Because I think I want one more block in. Yeah, let's go back to our dirt roads. And what I'm going to do here, I'm going to leave this alone. I'm not going to do anything with this. The school is going to sit there. That's it. We've already got 87 students. Now these things fill up fast. Like, especially if you're zoning quick, they fill up fast. So I just want kind of a services area. So, and because this area here is going to be residential, probably, then this is going to end up kind of central to a residential area. And as a non-city planner kind of biffery kind of guy, that just makes sense to me. You want it central. You don't want it on the outside of the city. Maybe like with the university campus, you'd have that further out. You wouldn't necessarily have that in the middle of a city. I mean, you can. But if you want a nice campus area with, landscaping, then, and really, again, I've only just got the DLC, so a lot of the stuff I just haven't played with. Don't understand, so I'll be learning it as I go. Right, medical clinic. This is one of the mods. Splits it into different medical types. So we got 2 medical clinics. We got. Let's go for the more traditional looking one. I think that looks nice. And we'll pop that near the school, right there. So again, everybody happy. And the other service that we needed to provide was garbage collection. So now obviously we don't want to put the garbage collection right in the middle of the city. That would be stupid. So yeah, look, somebody already wants their garbage collected. So we will pop that. Do I really want that right near the river? Not really. I'm going to pop that there. That's fine. So that sorts out that. So now the houses will upgrade as much as they can. Right, now our residential is going nuts because we've just put the school in. We've just put those services in that we just gained. Okay, we put garbage in, we put healthcare in, we put education in. Good stuff. We're starting to knock towards 2,000 a week. Got 13,000 in the bank, and we've just spent a ton of money. A ton of money for this early in the game. So let's get some more residential in. Now, what we're doing now is we're getting further and further away from the commercial areas. We don't really need any more commercial areas yet. Can I come? Yeah, I'm going to come one more block down. Oh, I didn't check. Let's check the water. Where's the water? Yeah, good. Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, we got a little area there with no water. Let's pop that in. See, our next upgrade, we will get like fire and police. So yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, when you get sort of further and further away from the commercial areas, and it can be a good idea just to, like you do. You have little pockets of commercial here and there. It's not all in town or on the main thoroughfare through an area. So there's no harm. I mean, obviously, all of this is going to be commercial anyway, but it's not bad just having a few little pockets of commercial here and there. I'm going to put police and fire here. So I'm not going to do that one yet. So yeah, we'll do this. Get that residential in. We're already, I have never been so restricted for space. So yeah, I'm leaving these ones empty. So I'm going to sort of do my best to pretty them up. I'm going to put services in here, maybe like childcare, elder care, because they're all going to be kind of central. And maybe police and fire up here, because eventually this road here I'm going to upgrade, because I think this would be called a collector once it's upgraded, so it collects onto the main road. It seems to me if I have fire and police down here, then they can get to the industrial area quite quickly. Look how quickly this has filled up. I'm having to think quite hard about how I'm going to do things, because now really I've only got this area to develop on, this area to develop on, and now I've got to think about things I'd never really thought about before, like bridging across to this. There's almost a part of me that wants to delete all that and put a big roundabout in, but I don't think that would be a good idea. So now we can do districts. We've got a few policies, loans, district specialisations, and these are the new services we need. Emergency services and a police department. And now we can do industry specialisations as well. So again, these are things that I've played with a little bit. Industry specialisations, but later on you have like extra buildings you can add, and they're supposed to do stuff, and I don't really know what. But now we can put our firehouse in, which we will park there, and we can put our pigs in, which I will park there. What I really want though is landscape, parks and plazas, and I think that's our next target, 1,400. Yeah, so once we get up to tiny town, then we can put parks and plazas in. Now, you don't have to put a fishing in. So the industry bits are as much. So new services, yeah, parks and plazas are sort of required for upgrades. These aren't. So what I said earlier is a little bit of a wrong. Okay, go over it. How are we doing for check power? We're still good. Check water. Still good. Now we're going to start getting to like interesting shapes. Yeah, we'll maintain our grids here. Let's say we want it efficient, and then we just make our shapes a little more interesting, like that. We'll pop a little bit more commercial. We're leaving that and make that residential. Yeah, so yeah, we're not doing pretty yet, but like I say, like I think one of the early, can't remember the name of it, the early maps, it just gives you a wide open area with like the highway right down the edge with a little bit of a river. It gives you just a wide open area for building on. You know, you can get going really quickly. But I didn't realise when I was looking at this, actually, for somebody who's a bit, you know, crap, this is actually causes a bit of a challenge. I don't need that one anymore. So I can zone a bit of that. I think I'm gonna have to buy, because do I? I mean, it's gonna want another main road running through. Like anything I do over here is gonna want another main road like this one going through it, and I'm just drawing a blank on how, without putting another interchange right here, which is just gonna seem weird. Right, we're starting to get to a point where we need quite a lot of industrial. So let's get some industrial going again. And our water. And some more water. And we're just going to go full on. Right, all of this. Industrial, please. Let's get some more jobs on the go. How is power? Still good. It's going to be different when that comes in. I'm going to, very, very shortly going to have to buy that piece of land. Like, very, very shortly. But there. To there. To there. To there. We'll have a little bit more commercial. Just a little pocket. Residential. Remember our water. It's coming along. We're getting people. How far are we from our next? So yeah, we're only about 150 people away from our next bit, and that's parks and plazas. That's where we can finally start looking at making things a little prettier. I want that, because I've curved that way. Okay. I've got a plan. I'm going to buy this highlighted one here. I'm going to attempt to put some sort of interchange here, which I have never done before. If it looks ugly but it works, then fine. I can tidy it up later. But it'll allow me to put a main road in and start utilising this area. If I put another interchange in. So we do have the railway line there, kind of in the way. No, I'm getting it. Fuck it. Right, decision has been made. I have committed to it. What is this? I can actually have a look at it. It's an old... It's like an abandoned cemetery. It's castle ruins. We've got a tourist area. Yeah, we don't need to do that yet. But what we do need is to continue with our very boring grid of residential, because we really are needing more resi. So water, no, we're good for that. Commercial buffer, little commercial spot, boom, residential. I'll probably get rid of some of that to put a parking, because we've got a few areas where we're going to want parks. Power starting, we're going to want a power station soon. Oh no, we just hit Tiny Town. So yeah, parks, excellent. So now we can do a little bit of beautification and stuff. So we'll let that develop, and we'll go back to our little elementary school, and we're going to make this a nice little area. So we'll go in here and we'll find a small playground. We'll pop it in next to the school, and then, you know, people are happy. It's a nice little area. Kids can come out of school, go to the playground. Yeah, we like that. We'll just make this a, you know, nice little. So now we can start like putting trees and things down. So, you know, and this is kind of where Biffa excels. And I don't have anything. You know, these are all the. I have all the just the standard trees, and there's quite a lot of them, to be fair. yeah, and that, you know, we've got this kind of nice little peaceful area. But yeah, okay, so what we're going to do next time around, we're going to have a look at doing this intersection that I was talking about, trying to mimic the UK one where you have a slip road and a roundabout. So a slip road onto a roundabout, and then it goes over and then onto another roundabout, and then you slip onto the roundabout or you slip back off the roundabout. That's kind of how a vast majority of them work in the UK. You know, we obviously don't. You know, in US, I suppose you have these massive interchanges, but no, apart from really like London or Birmingham, we don't have those massive interchanges. We don't have, you know, usually just a big roundabout for really busy, even off like the M25 or the M1, a big roundabout off of junctions, and that's enough. Well, I say that. Sometimes it's enough. You obviously get traffic jams. But yeah, that's what we're going to look at next. We're going to look at going over here, roundabout, creating this junction, go up here, so we can start off some forestry industry. And obviously build up our residential because we need it, and so on and so forth. Right, so thanks for joining. Okay, have a good one.